Welcome back to Clout and Cash, where we break down the biggest celebrity drama, influencer scandals, and all the clout-chasing chaos you love. Mikaela Testa sparks pregnancy rumors amid explosive feud with Anna Paul. Then her fiancé drops a bombshell. If you thought the drama between Mikaela Testa and Anna Paul was already at its peak, buckle up because things just took a jaw-dropping turn. From accusations and public call-outs to pregnancy hints and shocking denials, this story has it all. And just when fans thought Mikaela was stepping away from the chaos, she made a statement that sent the internet into a frenzy. Soon, I will be a mother. But before the dust could settle, her fiancé Maxwell Krause swooped in with a revelation that left fans questioning everything: a public feud, a possible pregnancy, and a plea for peace. On Thursday, Mikaela, 25, took to Instagram to post a lengthy, emotional message addressing her bitter falling out with fellow OnlyFans star Anna Paul and her brother Addis. Seemingly exhausted by the ongoing drama, she called for a ceasefire. "Anna, I'm ready to forgive you for whatever nonsense happened in our friendship," she wrote. In the grand scheme of things, most of it was just petty gossip that distracted from the real issue here. What exactly is the real issue?
Why the fuck am I seeing young female Australian influencers posting in their story to use canola oil with no SPF to bake in the sun to get that perfect tan, and then on top of that, use solariums? These devices are illegal for a reason. Are we forgetting that our UV outside on a normal summer's day on the coast is between 11 and 14? Are we serious? I am the biggest fake tan, self-tan enthusiast. My father died from skin cancer. I watched my dad get a melanoma and fade away within 4 months. I literally watched him take his last breath. This is pretty. This is cute. You know what's not cute? Dying from melanoma. You know what's not cute? Looking like a 40-year-old woman when you're 20 years old. That's what's not cute. Sky Wheatley, I am just calling you out directly. You again and again and again and again just do the most stupid shit online. Colariums, which have a little less UV, are illegal in Australia. Are the police going to be knocking at her door? Probably not. But I'm gonna fucking say something, and for any women that watched her video and think it's somehow better, it's not. Chemicals in these cannot compare to the amount of damage that UV does to your skin. And it just does not compare to melanoma. So if you're Australian and you want to follow these standards of being tan and beautiful, look, I'm the same. Just do this. I'm not saying this is completely like healthy, but it's 10 million times healthier than laying out in the sun. My dad's melanoma was so teeny weeny, wincy tiny, you could only see it under a microscope, okay? And from that, it traveled to his lungs. From his lungs, it traveled all over his body, and within 4 months, he was dead. He started off with a cold, the cold lasted about 4 weeks. I ended up coming home to take care of him because I'm like, oh my God, my dad has a cold and it's not going away. We go to the doctor, they think it's a pneumonia. They think, oh my God, just taking antibiotics, it'll go away. Antibiotics didn't work, babes, because it was fucking cancer and it was traveling at the speed of fucking light. And basically, he ended up getting a scan on his lungs. What do you know? He has a 6 centimeter tumor in his lung, and then in his right lung, he has a 3 centimeter tumor. We do a biopsy of these, oh my God, it's cancer. And by the way, it's traveled all throughout your organs. There is no way you're gonna survive from this. It's a stage 4. Basically just go home and prepare to die. My heart broke into a million pieces because if my dad had have just literally months prior gotten a check, cut it out, maybe he'd be still here. Maybe it would have only been stage 2 and he would have been able to go on chemo and his life would be saved. I know people from my school that have died from this. I know so many people that have a melanoma, and by the time they even think of it, they don't have any other symptoms. They're literally stage 4 and they die. Like, this is so scary to be a white-colored, fair-skinned person in Australia with this UV. Even with protection, it's not enough. Stay out of the sun, stay protected. Do not sit in the sun. Do not go to colariums. Do not go to solariums. Like, this is real. Like, I know that I don't want to sound like a mom, like, oh, cancer can get you, and I don't want to be that boring girl that's like ruining the vibes. But as somebody that has had a parent literally die from this disease, I cannot express enough how scary this is. I've had I don't know if you can see my scars on my back. I've had 2 precancerous moles cut out of my back. Do I think it runs in families? No, but I also believe that if you're a white person in Australia, you need to be very careful. The UV is nowhere else like this on Earth. We have the highest skincare rate on every corner of every street. I swear I see the skincare clinic. skin cancer clinic because everybody fucking gets it. You need to get tests, you need to get checks, and you need to stay out of the goddamn sun. Sky Wheatley, Jesus Christ. And do you guys want an updated self-tan tutorial? Because I can do one.
Well, if you ask Mikaela, it's not the years of public clashes or the back and forth accusations. It's the fact that she's about to step into a new chapter of life. This happened years ago, and soon I will be a mother, she continued. Her post took on an urgent tone as she pushed aside the online drama, saying, "My body is under extreme pressure right now. And honestly, who even cares about public perception anymore? Let's focus on what actually matters. I spoke my truth, and you know that." She didn't hold back when addressing her former best friend. "Whether you agree with how I see things or not, I don't care. I came with receipts. You? Nothing. But to me, it's all water under the bridge now," she declared. Fans immediately flooded the comments, speculating whether this was Mikaela's way of confirming a pregnancy. Many assumed she was announcing that she and Maxwell were expecting their first child. And then, in a twist no one saw coming, Maxwell shut it all down. Maxwell Krause slams pregnancy rumors. "We are not expecting." Just an hour after Mikaela's post sent shockwaves through social media, her fiancé Maxwell Krause took to his own platform with a statement that left everyone scratching their heads. "Sorry to break the bad news, but we are not pregnant, and I honestly don't know where you guys are getting that from," Maxwell said, seemingly contradicting Mikaela's earlier remarks. Cue the confusion. Was this a case of miscommunication? A personal revelation that Maxwell wasn't ready to share publicly? Or had Mikaela meant something entirely different by her post? Daily Mail Australia has since reached out to Mikaela for further clarification. But as of now, there's been no official response. The Mikaela and Maxwell love story, where it all began. While this pregnancy mystery remains unsolved, one thing that's clear is Mikaela and Maxwell's relationship has been moving at full speed. The couple announced their engagement in October last year, sharing heartfelt Instagram posts featuring Mikaela's dazzling diamond-encrusted ring. "I said yeah," she wrote, while Maxwell posted a matching image with the caption, "She said yes," followed by a heart emoji. Their romance started online in 2022, with the pair exchanging messages throughout 2023 before finally meeting in person in March 2024 during Mikaela's birthday trip to Japan. Coincidentally, this was right after Mikaela's split from Mexican-American boxer Ryan Garcia, and before that, her breakup with Addis. Yes, Anna Paul's brother. The feud that just won't die. If you thought this latest pregnancy scandal was the peak of Mikaela and Anna's drama, think again. Their relationship has been a roller coaster for years, but tensions exploded again this week after Mikaela dropped 2 bombshell videos.
Anna Paul is doing to me exactly what she did to his ex-girlfriend, trying to paint them as some sort of crazy liar. The voice message at the end of Anna Paul's video is facts. I'll post that to my own account. I'll say that with my full chest. You stole everything about me. All of my ideas, everything. You stole it all. Even the goddamn story about your upbringing. The homeless shelters needing food about babes. Ha 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 is all I have to say about that. After the breakup, I was so traumatized and messed up from the shit I endured from the 3 years that I was with you and your brother. Of course I never want to see you post again. I never want to see you post that rapist brother of yours, this abuser, this man that steals. Plaster him up all over your page like he's some nice guy when he hurts women and he's all over dating apps talking all this sorts of crazy shit. Wait for episode 3 is all I have to say. He's convicted too. She's posting this man like he's an angel. She's posting her family like it's some big happy story. It always messed me up. After the breakup, I was so traumatized that I barely wanted to post. I lost myself. I was sitting in my house. Like, you guys have hurt me. Why would I want to see you guys up here posting? And you particularly posting your brother like he's some hotshot guy. Like he's some nice guy. It pissed me off. I don't want you posting. And I have no problem coming on here and saying that. And stop trying to paint this whole narrative of like, oh, Mikaela wants to pretend to be this nice girl. I'm not a nice girl. I'm not a nice girl. I'm a messed up girl. I'm messed up. But every single word I speak is the fucking truth. Something you don't know how to fucking do. And something clearly you've never done. I suggest anybody that's having doubts to go and rewatch my podcasts and wait for episode 3. The fact that I never went back to normal is really telling of the shit I endured from this family and my time there. I lost myself, and I mean that. I couldn't post. I feel like this trauma that I endured from him, like, took everything from me. I wasn't making money. I wasn't posting. I was crying in a goddamn room. I wasn't doing shit, and the rare times that I did, it took every single piece of energy from me. Being financially abused, everything else under the sun, bullied about your looks, wearing this goddamn giant eyeliner across my head. You think I did that for free? Do you think I did all this for free? You think I gave $1 million to Addis Pool for free? Do you think I did not post after that for free? I am traumatized from this family. I do not want you to post like you are some happy, nice person and your brother is anything better. Having those disgusting unedited clips of you in that video trying to shut down your brother's other SA victim is something I've been sitting on for years. Something that I've been physically sick over. Knowing this information, knowing the truth, finally coming out was one of the best things I've ever done because I can breathe, I can sit, I can relax with myself. If I die tomorrow, I'll be happy because I fucking told the truth. I came on the internet and cleared a girl's name. All right? I don't care what happens from here on out. I really don't. Because I'm speaking for Alice Patterson and I'm speaking for Jemia and I'm going to speak for myself and any other future girl that wants to consider having a relationship with Addis Paul and being a part of the Paul family. Learn from my mistakes, learn from Alice Patterson's mistakes, learn from Jemia's mistakes. One thing about me, I'm not going to take a million years to respond. I don't need time to muster up more lies and contradictions. I'm going to speak the facts when I feel them, when I see them. You know you bully your father. You know you did all that stuff to me. You know your brother did all of it. You know I was suffering in that dark room with blood, with the doctors, everything.
Exposing a long list of accusations against her former best friend and her ex, Addis. From cryptic social media posts to fiery callouts, this feud is showing no signs of cooling off anytime soon. But with Mikaela's cryptic, "Soon I will be a mother" statement hanging in the air, fans are left wondering, was this all just another chapter in the drama? Or is she hinting at something bigger than we realize? One thing is certain, this saga is far from over. If you like this video, smash that like button, subscribe, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We'll be back with more drama soon because, trust me, the internet never sleeps.